Ever felt like you've reached your absolute limit? Like your body is shutting down, your energy is drained, and there's nothing left in the tank? That moment, when your mind is screaming at you to stop, is actually a lie. Because according to Navy SEALs, when you think you're done, you're really only at 40% of your actual capacity. That means you still have 60% left. It sounds crazy, right? But look at the moments where people achieve the impossible. Marathon runners who hit the dreaded wall at mile 16 but somehow find the strength to finish the race. Athletes who collapse in exhaustion only to stand up and push through. Students who swear they can't study another word, yet manage to stay up all night before an exam. The human body doesn't quit. The mind does. And the 40% rule proves it. One man learned this lesson the hard way. When asked how many pull-ups he could do, he barely managed 8. His arms were shaking, his muscles burned, and he was convinced he had nothing left. But a Navy SEAL standing beside him had a different perspective. He told him, "We're not leaving until you do 100. At that moment, the man thought it was impossible. He could barely lift himself over the bar anymore. But little by little, one at a time, rep after rep, he pushed past his mental limit. And before he knew it, he had done the impossible. This is the power of the 40% rule. Your brain is wired for comfort. It tries to convince you that you've reached your limit to protect you from discomfort. But that limit is just an illusion. The truth is, you have so much more inside you. More strength, more endurance, more resilience than you ever imagined. Think about it. How often do you stop yourself from pushing further simply because your mind says, enough? How many times have you given up on a challenge, a dream, or a goal because it felt too difficult? The real question isn't whether you can do it, it's whether you'll choose to push through. So the next time you think you're done, remember, you're only at 40%. You still have more to give, more to fight for, more to achieve. Your greatest breakthroughs come not when it's easy, but when you refuse to quit. Push through the resistance. Go beyond your limits. Because greatness isn't found in comfort. It's discovered in the moments when you refuse to stop. And when you think you have nothing left, that's when you're just getting started.